So what's up, Uncle Andre? You know, my kind of bestie. So I'm thinking of doing a past, present, future reading for you, maybe a spiritual guidance reading. Either way, I'm using this little wee bottle of Ciroc to represent your energy. I took a little sip to clear my energy and to let my spirit be invited inside out. I'm going to shuffle 7 times. 3 for you. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to shuffle 4 more times. I'm thinking about Andre. If there's any messages for Andre, what does he need to know? Yeah, I think I need to do the spiritual guidance for Andre, my good friend. The spirit guide have for Andre. I know he says he's tired, he's weary, but what can he do? How can he proceed in the best way? What explanations do you have for him? He rarely says he's tired or asks for help, so I'll ask for you. I'll ask for you, Andre. That's what popped out first, so I'm gonna say this is probably the best card to represent you at the moment, the Knight of Swords. And maybe this is where you've been for the last couple of weeks, months. So this is a good reason to feel tired. The Knight of Swords. Look at him. He is full steam ahead, battling, going into the wind. Everything's blowing back that way. So leading the charge. Your energy. I'm going to say that these are probably current and advice. So, what's motivating this reading? The start of something new. The Fool card. I'll explain them, don't worry. What is getting on your nerves? What is causing you so much distress? Oh, balancing, I guess, work-life balance. Welcome to the labor world. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. What are some things that are unbeknownst to you that might be going on in your current circumstances? The High Priestess in reverse. Oh no, that's a pretty high card on the food chain as they go. So what's going on in reverse? The High Priestess. That's something that you don't necessarily know about. Okay, but what's the advice? What is Andre's best advice? Temperance. Like you said, you need some rest, bro. How best to move forward and away from your worries. Be fair, honest. 6 of Pentacles. Hang with your kids, I don't know. So have positive light, the Star, and best possible outcome if you listen to your spirit guide, the Devil in reverse. It looks scary, right? Okay, so it is what it is. This is what we going to right now. Oh, maybe should I leave these separate? I guess they are what they are. So yeah, I'll leave this here and let's talk about this Knight of Swords. This is in the position representing you. So the traditional meaning, Knight of Swords, is all about movements. I know the knights they don't sit still. So let's see. Knight of Swords, skill, bravery, capacity, defense, address, enmity, wrath, war, destruction, opposition, resistance, and ruin. So yeah, like I said, you doing the most, bro. Bro, you doing the most. So this is your energy. What's taking the most of Andre's energy? What's spirit guides had to tell Andre about trying to do everything and do the most. The sun in reverse. The sun in reverse. The sun in reverse. I mean, my first thought is that's not you. This is not your normal life. You know, you're more of a leisure type of guy. In reverse is still you're looking for material happiness, fortunate marriage, contentment. So doesn't matter if it's reversed or not. You want the sun to shine on your plans. You are working for the future, the legacy. Is that what that's about? Your son? Huh? Is that? And how funny is it? It's a little hoarse, but in the far view, it looks kind of like a goat, which kind of represents the Capricorn, which kind of represents the guy. So, yeah, so you're doing all of this to make sure that the guy got something. Your baby is gonna be good, right? That's what you're working hard for. Try to remember the reason that you are. You're not wrong to say you need rest, but you started out with this big plan for him. So, in the next position, what is motivating you to need this reading? And you got the Fool card, and don't take it as, just the word the Fool, because it's still a sunny card at the end of the day. Everything is bright, and this is a fearless man. He's got no worries. He might even be higher than all the heights. So it looks like you've gone from, you know, you're going so fast, you're about to take off. Sun shining on you. Look at you standing in the sunshine now. I think that's a clear representation of what, what's motivating you to even look for guidance. And that's because you took a chance already in life. The fool takes a chance. He doesn't worry where he has to go. I'll read out the traditional meaning. They say mania, extravagance, intoxication, delirium, frenzy, bereavement. But it, to me, also, a lot of readers always say this is about starting something new. So, motivating this change of heart. You want to go in a different direction? Is that what it is? Yeah, the working together, Three of Pentacles. You see in this card, there's some apprentices. They're trying to work together. They're trying to build something. So it's the new business. It's the dog days of summer. These are the labor of love portions of being that entrepreneur, leaving that legacy. Sometimes you gotta work with folks you don't really want to work with. Stay a little longer than you normally would want to. Revisit the old shit over and over again. Anything else bothering this situation? What else about the business, the working together? all the decisions that you gotta make. You're normally the globetrotter. This guy's got the globe in his hand. He's looking out into the options, the future, what he could do. You got it in reverse. So I think the loss of freedom, that's what's kind of bogging you. Because I know you could stay up for 7 days in a row on a mission, a party mission, but this work life though, you staying up for 7 days and you can't go nowhere. That ain't fun. I know. It ain't fun. But it is what it is. I'll read out the real traditional meaning of it just for peace sake. For Pete's sake. Okay. Two of Wands in reverse. Surprise, wonder, enchantment, emotion, trouble, fear. Have no fear. Is he afraid of anything? You got the Six of Cups. You're afraid you're being too nice in reverse. You got the Six of Cups in reverse. So is that what this is all about? You feel you're tired of being generous. You're tired of sharing and all of that. You used to be able to do it when you want to, but now it's almost a requirement. I get that. Okay, so the part that's what is getting on your nerves, the things that are frustrating you, you got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Now, Pentacles, those coins, you see that? That always to me represents, things that help with security, money, material stuff, decisions, earthly shit. This is all the things that Pentacles represents, and the endlessness. I think that's what's getting on your nerves is the constant having to make a decision back and forth and back and forth. You never get to the point where you can just be your normal self, go the way you feel like going. Now you stuck over here dancing, hopping on one foot, carrying these loads, these bags. Yeah, you're not happy about that part. That's getting on your nerves. Decisions about what? What decisions is Andre juggling? Or is it just the fact that he has to juggle so much? Yeah, you want to go somewhere. This card came out in your other reading too. This is where you jumped off the phone with me. You didn't want to hear anymore, but um, Six of Swords. And swords, they all deal with mental energy. So yeah, you don't like having the prison feeling of task, thought task. That's not the cool part. That's the part that's kind of frustrating you. And then I'm seeing, you know, also, you're driving that ship with your mom there, you know, the woman sitting kind of close, and is this you with the one oar trying to row the whole damn boat? Okay, so the part with your mom. What else? The lack of partnership. You Hierophant deals with, the type of alliances that come with like marriage, society, the structure. So in reverse, maybe I guess the system, the way business works. So you are in this situation on one hand, because remember you're juggling two things or more than one thing. And in this situation, I feel that strictly has to do with, you know, caring and making sure your mom is good on one end. And then, this also says to me the good guy, trying to be the good guy, trying to stay legit, do what you're supposed to be doing or what society says you should be doing. Is that all Andre's juggling? I don't know. I think this has a lot to do with trying to move forward, the Chariot card. So again, I feel like this is the legacy issue, making sure that you are choosing the right path to walk down so that you can be followed up in the right way, right? So I always look at it like this. Remember we were saying the little son with his blonde hair, when he grows up, he has all the options. So making sure you doing it right for the next generation, really facing your mortality, I guess, putting in the work, Okay, so some things in your circumstances that might be unbeknownst to you, the High Priestess in reverse. So the High Priestess is one of the highest cards on thing. Like, there's the Magician and then there's her. And she's about, that mystery that maybe it's the woman that you that might be interested in you. But this is also one of the wisest women in the tarot. So when she's in reverse, they say she represents passion, moral or physical order, conceit, and surface knowledge. So, unbeknownst to you, my good friend Andre, something to do with the surface knowledge. Just, is there an easier way to get this done? They don't want you to know the easy way to get it done. What else? The Ace of Wands. Wands represents our energy, the fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. The Ace of Wands. I'll read out the traditional meaning. The Ace of Wands. Creation, invention, enterprise, the powers which result in these. Principle, beginning, source, birth, family, origin, the beginning of enterprises, according to another account, money, fortune, inheritance. So, okay, unbeknownst to you, I don't know, like I said earlier, I keep getting the feeling like this woman, maybe she didn't tell you about something. There's some kind of secret that a woman is keeping from you, unbeknownst to you. Very phallic type of energy. The easier way to do things, the smart way. This is what maybe you're not telling somebody. Maybe you're not telling the woman. You're not being clear about your ideas. Maybe this is the unbeknownst to this woman. That's why she's in reverse. She don't know that you got some feelings you would rather have, a way of doing things, or maybe you're just being too harsh. Yeah, I think this kind of represents your energy, and unbeknownst to you, somebody's got some feelings, somebody in their feelings, and it might have a lot to do with, how direct you might be, swift with your energy, strong with your words. Maybe you owe somebody an apology, a girl. Maybe Tracy, you owe her an apology. What'd you say to Tracy, or what are you not saying to Tracy? What is Tracy not saying to you? Or what is she? Maybe she's thinking, I could do this shit better by myself if you gonna complain the whole goddamn time, right? I don't know. Let's see. What are they saying? No, I feel like we're still here. We moved here. Um, let's see what's not being told. Who's not saying what to who? You too tired? Mental stress? Nine of Swords. Can't sleep? Can't wake up from a nightmare? It's too much? Somebody who wants to quit? Can they quit though? Is that the guidance? Is that what's keeping this person up at night? Four of Wands in reverse. I'm gonna read it out because I like to read the reversals. Four of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands. It says to me something about they are for one all for are for once almost on the surface country life, repose, concord, harmony, prosperity, peace, and the perfected work of these. But in the reverse, it is increased felicity, beauty, embellishments. So I don't know. I feel like I might worry about their credit. Somebody don't mind, and somebody's taking on the stress. I'll play it out. So maybe what? So what? Tracy's stressing, and you are just worried about increase, making sure we got somewhere, we got a roof over our heads, we good. You got your house, you own your shit. That's not the situation for everybody though. Some people, take the mental stress a little bit differently. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but some people take those words to heart for real. Who else? The partnership. The partnership. Just because it says it's the lover's card, yes, but yeah, the partnership, something's been said or not said that threatens the validity of this partnership. You guys are we are able to really trust each other. So what do they need to do at this point? What's the advice? The advice was temperance in the reserves in the reverse. This card in this position is temperance in the reverse. So obviously we know the word temperance just by itself means patience, moderation, taking things easy, maybe take a break, take a rest, temperance. So it's in the reverse. I'm going to read it in the reverse. Things connected to churches, religion, sex, the priesthood, also unfortunate combinations, disunion, and competing interests. So your advice, okay? What just popped into my mind, how there's like two business partners, uh they have the same product, but they have a different way of wanting to go around things. And so they both end up starting their own company selling the same exact product. Like when the Temptations broke up and they were all doing shows, everybody went on their own and was doing their own shows. Can't really knock them because they all had the right to sing the songs at their own concerts, but it's the disunion. So the advice is That's a strong advice. I don't even want to give it, but no, the union, because we went here from here, the lovers card, which is the partnership, to temperance in reverse. Stop waiting. Spill the beans. What are we disunifying? Judgment card. To be fair, judgment card. The proper meaning is change of position, renewal, outcome. So, what, you want to be the silent partner now? You know, you guys don't have to go to all the events. Put your money where your mouth is, I'm seeing something like that. Like, hire somebody else to do it. To be fair, look, there's 3 kids, 3 people in the bottom of this. Yeah. So to be fair, don't make everybody miserable with your whining and complaining. Send some people with more energy to do the grunt work. That's what they have grunt workers for. Get you some volunteers. Can you get some volunteers? King of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse, I'm sorry. Knight of Cups in reverse. If it's in reverse, I'll read it. Knight of Cups in reverse is talking about trickery, artifice, subtlety, swindling, duplicity, and frauds. So maybe tell them you're going to pay them a stipend at the end of the summer, but let them go and do the events. Let Tracy boss them around, and you need a break. Is that correct? What else can we tell him about his advice? There's also Knight of Cups. Cups is representing emotions, so don't worry about all being fair. But the to me, anytime I see a cup turned upside down, is spill it, bro. How you feel. Tell him. Get out your feelings. Maybe. What's up with this Knight of Cups? Ace of Swords. How you feeling? What you said don't really match up. You feel tired, so you're being a little more harsh than normal because you're already harsh. So, but you got this Ace of Swords in reverse. So, in reverse, Ace of Swords. Already harsh. Knight of Cups. Temperance. Judgment. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords in reverse. It's the same as in the beginning, but the results are disastrous. So, triumph, the excessive degree in everything, conquest, triumph of force, a card of great force in love as well as in hatred. The same meanings in the reverse, but the results are disastrous. Conception, childbirth, augmentation, multiplicity. Yeah, stop trying to do it all by yourself. 2 of you, powerful people, but it's it's time to get some volunteers and not the people that you already know. Pick from the crowd, the regulars, the kids, the younger ones. Couple white kids. Word. Yeah, don't be too prideful. Let's see, this the 6 of Wands. Yeah, he's on his high horse, the victorious, returning home with the victory wreath and all that. But you got it in the reverse. That to me always says, be humble. Ish, sit down. Word. So, the best possible way to move forward and away from your worries. Instead, the 6 of Pentacles, and that just seems strange to me. So I'm going to read the traditional meaning that says presence, gifts, gratification. Another says attention, vigilance. Now is the accepted time, present prosperity. So, okay. Be grateful for what you got. No, I'm still seeing, yeah, hire some volunteers, tell them they don't get paid till the end of the summer, just like campaigning, political campaigns, you know? You throw some stuff on the grill for them at the end of their work day or whatever, and make them go and put up posters or whatever it is that they, the street team, the footwork, load the van, unload the van, and, everybody can just have a little. You can't give it all. You need some more time for yourself. Maybe ask for a loan. That'll probably take some pressure off. Yeah, ask for a loan, a business loan. I know you guys were trying to avoid taking out loans, any money, but pay some shit off. Take the little charity. Seriously. What else? What else for Andre uh, that could help him move forward away from his worries? Get the rest. Go lay your ass down somewhere and pray. Relax. Yeah. Take a loan. Hire some young, able-bodied white children to go and do those events and all other types of things while you need to go lie down, go to sleep. Maybe hire a babysitter to take the kids. Okay, that's also a possibility. How is he resting? What does he need to do? Okay, it's the burdens. It's trying to bring home all the bacon, carry everything on your own. Yeah, you need rest from that. So I don't think 3 days of sleep would even help you. I think it is lightening up your commitment to going to every event, every day, every phone call, something like that. But that's what you need rest from. How to move forward with positive light. You got the star card. I don't know much about this card. I know it represents water signs, positive light, water signs, balancing stuff. I'll read out the traditional meaning. The star card says loss, theft, privation, abandonment, although other readings suggest hope, bright prospects for the future. So, move forward in a positive light. You got the star card. Seven stars, 8 stars. Yeah, maybe you need an assistant to move forward in a positive light. Yeah, the star card, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, just worry about the stuff that you know you're good at, the stuff that you can handle. And maybe that's that silent partner thing I was saying. All the stars don't have to shine as bright, but they still shining. And if you just gonna hold that one, if you just take care of that one star, you know what they really counting on you for. You take care of that. You handle that part. Be honest. Positive outcome, positive light to move forward for Andre. Eight of Cups in reverse. Look for your happiness. Go have fun. You deserve a break. You need a vacation. A vacation from the goal, you know. You set up a pretty good foundation over there. You hire your volunteers. You take out a loan, perhaps, and revisit. Go look for the things that really feed your soul. Positive outcomes. How to move forward in a positive light. Yeah. Still telling you take your ass to bed. You're the dog. Shed some light on what you're not saying, what you're not telling them. Who are you not telling? Who is he not telling? Because it's going to come to light eventually, either you collapse or what? You don't think you can do it? The magician, he's the first card, is like God, like Zero Zing Zing. You ain't God. Tell him, I'm not God. I can't do all of this stuff. I know I should be able to, I want to be able to do it, but I cannot do all this. It's not good for me. This is not how I normally am. This doesn't go with my normal life. This is not how I operate. This is opposite. I'll read the traditional reversal for it. Magician in the reverse. Mental illness, disgrace, disquiet. Okay, yeah. So move forward in a positive light by asking for some help. Get those volunteers. Let the woman hire the two people now. You can do all two things. You see the people pouring water on the earth and then back in the pool. So move forward in a positive light. Let Tracy shine. Let her do her thing. You keep up with that one thing, that one star that you were supposed to handle. Slow and steady. Easy does it. Tell her how you really feeling. I ain't no God. I can't do all of that. You know, I'm not the gopher and all of that too. I am just trying to be honest. Shed some light on the dark. We need some help. In the future is the devil. So this is if you continue to listen to your spirit, follow your intuition, best possible outcome. The devil in reverse. You know, the devil normally says, I want freedom, I feel oppressed. So in reverse, let's see what they talking about. How he doing in the reverse? Devil card. In the reverse, fatality, weakness, pettiness, blindness. So keep going down the path you're going on. It's gonna result in people that start acting petty towards you, man. You don't need that, you know. You tell them how you feel, and so you don't have to keep anybody bound in these. I always feel like the devil card kind of represents these contracts. You know, the devil always asking you to sell your soul and stuff. So in the reverse, nitpicking, you supposed to do this, no, you were supposed to do this, no, you were supposed to do that. Clarify for him. Should he be letting renegotiating this business contract. Yeah, let her buy you out if you really, really ain't with it no more. Ace of Pentacles, you don't want to do this anymore. Just listen, this is what I can do. I told you from before. I got just this one thing, that one pentacle. That's what I could bring to the table. Okay, look, you the marketing star, the business genius, all of that. I'm here for material support. So in the end, you want me to just keep helping you with this part? You want me to sell you the business? What is it that you want? I, you can you take back the hurtful parts? Queen of Swords. Yeah, you hurt her feelings. Swords is a woman that don't mince words. Mental energy, direct focus in reverse. So something about that, like I said, something you said hurt her. How you talking, making her feel like, after all I do, that's how you gonna come at me. She got some shit she wants to tell you too, but she ain't gonna do that just like that because y'all in a contract together. Y'all are partners. See the two of them down at the bottom. Y'all in this. So Queen of Swords, you got it in reverse. I'll read it. Swords in reverse. Bigotry, artifice, deceit. Okay. She feels deceived. That's what. Simple thing. Clarify it. The woman, she feels deceived. Feel like she worked too fucking hard for you not to just give her, this is the Nine of Wands. One more wand. You already got that one. So if it goes from the 10 to the 9, they always say this signifies the legal battle. There's definitely you're going to lose in this situation. Unless what? That's what she feels. So what else? Should have made up your mind a long fucking time ago. What about this Ace of Pentacles? What can you offer to make it right? Eight of Wands. Swift movements. I feel this is really still representing get some workers. It's not you, it's maybe, all the nephews you got, all your nieces in town, everybody's in town. Put them to work. Direct that energy somewhere else. What else? Stop talking to her like she ain't shit. Stealing all her thunder. You bossy, but don't be petty. And I know you're not a petty guy, so maybe this could also be them being this way towards you. I don't know. Best possible outcome should you continue on the path you're on. But we ask the question, what could you give to make things right, to make this partnership balanced again, to bring you the happiness that you search, that you're looking for. You're looking for the happiness with that Eight of Cups. Here it is. You're looking for the happiness, then apologize sincerely. Take their weapons away. Yeah. Apologize to her sincerely. Give her this business if you don't want it. Yeah. Give it to her. Remember, you see that one ass coin just keep on showing up. So here you had your one coin. Try to move it forward in a positive light. We asked what's the best possible outcome? What could you do to heal this partnership? Offer her the coin. Give it to her. She'll grow it. It's her baby. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy. Backstabbing. The words, they were too much. I know you swift with your tongue, Andre, but you owe that woman an apology, a sincere one, and some kind of offer to get her some help. Help that wants to be there without complaining. Let her be the star. Let her be let her be in charge for a while, Dre. Okay? So that way you can get the rest that you need. You won't feel so tired. You could stop juggling all the decisions because you know that's business. That's decisions. So the parts that you didn't know about, yeah. This time, the skin is thick, but it ain't that thick. Sometimes you could say something to really hurt someone more than if you beat them down, you know? Or they could have done that to you. Advice, temperance in reverse. Break up the party. Something needs to be disunified. I said maybe we need to invite some more folks to the party to be fair. Yeah, got to get some volunteers. Ask for that loan. Let her be the star. Try to make amends. Give her give her what you promised. Apologize. Okay. Good luck. That was a whole hour. Oh my gosh. Sorry.